Did you know that adding a bit of extra weight can transform your workouts? Enter the weighted vest, a simple tool that turns your body into a gym. It's not about making exercises harder, but more effective. Your muscles adapt to routine exercises, but a weighted vest adds resistance, pushing you past plateaus. It's perfect for bodyweight routines, building strength for everyday tasks. Let me tell you about Sarah, a busy mum who felt stuck in her fitness journey. She discovered the weighted vest and everything changed. Her story is about overcoming doubts and discovering strength she never knew she had. This simple tool can do the same for you. It's about becoming stronger and more capable, not just in the gym, but in life. Ready to take your workouts to the next level? Let's dive in. Sarah's journey began on a typical morning, sunlight streaming through her window as she slowly woke up, feeling the familiar comfort of her routine. She stretched, savoring the quiet, but deep down she knew something was missing from her mornings. A sense of excitement, a spark to ignite her day. Lately, her workouts had started to feel repetitive and uninspiring. Each movement felt predictable, and she found herself going through the motions, barely breaking a sweat. The challenge she once craved seemed to have faded away, leaving her feeling unmotivated and restless. Later that day, while scrolling through fitness blogs and articles, Sarah stumbled upon something intriguing, a story about a weighted vest. The article described how adding just a few extra kilograms could transform even the simplest exercises into something new and demanding. The idea of making her workouts more effective and challenging sparked her curiosity. Without overthinking it, she clicked "Order now" on a 5-kilogram vest, her mind already racing with possibilities of what this new tool could bring to her routine. When the package arrived a few days later, Sarah felt a surge of excitement. Unboxing the vest, she was surprised by its heft. It felt like a firm, reassuring hug, a tangible promise of change. She ran her fingers over the sturdy fabric, imagining the workouts ahead. Holding the vest, Sarah realized this was more than just a piece of equipment. It was the start of a new chapter in her fitness journey, a symbol of her commitment to push beyond her comfort zone. That evening, she slipped the vest on and stood in front of the mirror. The extra weight made her stand taller, her reflection exuding a quiet confidence. For a moment, she felt like a superhero, ready to take on any challenge that came her way. She knew the vest wouldn't magically transform her overnight. There would be no shortcuts, no instant results. But as she looked at herself, she felt a renewed sense of purpose, a determination to see what she was truly capable of. The anticipation of a new challenge filled her with excitement. She was ready to test her limits, to see how far she could go if she truly committed. The next morning, Sarah laced up her shoes, feeling a mix of nerves and excitement. She was eager to discover what would happen when she added this new element to her routine. Her first workout with the vest was humbling. Every squat, every push-up, every movement felt heavier, more intense. She found herself out of breath sooner than usual, her muscles burning in ways they hadn't before. The vest made everything harder, turning familiar exercises into true tests of strength and endurance. She realized just how much she had been coasting before, but instead of feeling discouraged, Sarah remembered why she started. She wanted to challenge herself, to grow stronger. She paused, adjusted the vest, and made a mental note to focus on progress, not perfection. She even jotted down new goals in her fitness journal, determined to track her journey. From that moment, she decided to prioritize form over the number of reps, moving with intention and care. Each controlled movement became a small victory, a step toward building real strength. By the end of her workout, Sarah was exhausted, her muscles trembling, sweat dripping down her face. But beneath the fatigue, she felt a deep sense of pride. She had pushed through, refusing to give up when things got tough. The vest, once intimidating, now felt like a badge of honor. It made her feel both light and strong, as if she had unlocked a new level of confidence within herself. The next morning, as she stretched her sore muscles, Sarah smiled knowingly. The ache was proof that her body was adapting, growing stronger with every challenge. Looking out the window, she felt a sense of hope and excitement for the days ahead. She wrote about her experience in her journal, eager to see how far she could go. Sarah was ready to embrace the change, to welcome the discomfort that came with growth. She knew that every day with the vest would bring new challenges and new opportunities to become stronger. No longer was she simply going through the motions. Each workout became an adventure, a chance to push her boundaries and discover what she was truly capable of. With every rep, every drop of sweat, Sarah was on a journey to uncover her inner strength. She tracked her progress, celebrated small victories, and set her sights on new goals. And as she laced up her shoes for another workout, Sarah knew this was just the beginning. The weighted vest was more than a tool. It was a reminder that she was capable of so much more, and her journey was only getting started. Sarah's first workout with the vest was a reality check. The moment she strapped it on, she could feel the extra weight pressing down, making every movement more challenging than she'd expected. It was as if her body was suddenly working against gravity, and she realized this was going to be a whole new level of effort. Her usual exercises felt much harder. Push-ups that once felt routine now left her arms trembling. Squats burned deeper in her legs, and even simple movements demanded more focus and energy. She struggled, her breath coming in short bursts, but she remembered her goal: to feel stronger, to push past her limits, and to prove to herself that she could do hard things. She adjusted her targets, focusing on quality over quantity. Instead of chasing high numbers, she paid attention to her form, making sure every rep counted. She wrote down her new plan, determined to track her progress and celebrate small wins. Each rep was a battle, but she won. With every completed set, she felt a surge of pride, knowing she was pushing through discomfort and doubt. The next day, her muscles were sore, a good kind of sore. It was the ache that comes from effort, from growth, from stepping outside her comfort zone. It was a sign of progress. She smiled, knowing that every ache meant she was getting stronger, little by little. She was building strength, one rep at a time. The vest was working. It was more than just a piece of equipment. It was a symbol of her commitment to herself. It was a new challenge, and she was ready to face it. Each time she put on the vest, she felt a little more confident, a little more prepared for what was ahead. She was no longer bored, she was motivated. The routine that once felt stale was now exciting, filled with new possibilities and goals to chase. The vest was her new partner in fitness. It was a constant reminder that she was capable of more than she thought, and that growth comes from embracing discomfort. It was pushing her to new heights. Every time she finished a tough workout, she felt a sense of accomplishment that went beyond numbers or reps. She was determined to keep going. Even on days when motivation was low, she reminded herself of how far she'd come. She was on a journey to discover her strength. Every step, every pull-up, every drop of sweat was proof that she was moving forward. And she was just getting started. The possibilities felt endless, and she was excited to see what she could achieve next. The vest was her tool for transformation. It was more than just added weight. It was a daily challenge, a motivator, and a badge of her commitment. It was helping her become the best version of herself. She could see the changes not just in her body, but in her mindset and confidence. She was ready to embrace the change. The journey was just beginning, and she was eager to see where it would take her. She was no longer going through the motions. Every workout had purpose. Every session was a step toward her goals. With every drop of sweat, every moment of doubt, and every small victory, Sarah was on a journey to discover her true strength, and she knew she was just getting started. Sarah focused on perfecting her form with the vest. Squats became about control and power. Push-ups were modified to build strength safely. Lunges challenged her balance and stability. She created a simple routine, focusing on form over reps. 3 times a week she did her weighted vest workout. She was building a strong foundation, one rep at a time. The vest connected her upper and lower body. It was a full body effort, not just a leg exercise. She was on a journey to discover her strength, and she was just getting started. By the time week 2 rolled around, Sarah could feel her body adapting to the challenge of the weighted vest. The initial soreness had faded, replaced by a new sense of energy and determination. She noticed her movements becoming more fluid, her posture improving, and her confidence growing with every session. Her reps increased steadily, and she felt herself growing stronger, both physically and mentally. Each push-up and squat felt a little less daunting, and she found herself pushing for just one more rep, surprising herself with her own progress. Everyday tasks that once felt tiring, like carrying groceries or lifting bags of compost in the garden, became noticeably easier. These small victories were a testament to her hard work and the changes happening beneath the surface. The strength she was building in her workouts began to translate into real-world benefits. She could carry laundry baskets upstairs without pausing and even lift her child at the park with ease, her arms steady and strong. Sarah realized she was getting stronger not just for her workouts, but for her life. The confidence she gained spilled over into her daily routine, making her feel more capable and empowered. By week 3, she was ready to push herself even further. She added more weight to her vest and challenged herself with new exercises, determined to see just how far she could go. Her progress was clear, not just in how she felt, but in the numbers. Her fitness tracker showed improved times and higher step counts, and her workout journal was filled with new personal bests. Each day she was building not just strength, but confidence. She celebrated every small victory, flexing in the mirror and smiling at the reflection of her hard work. When she removed the vest, her normal exercises felt almost effortless. The resistance training had made her bodyweight movements lighter and more controlled. She knew deep down that she had made the right choice by committing to this journey. The satisfaction after each workout was undeniable. Looking ahead, Sarah felt a sense of excitement and hope. She was eager to see what the future held, knowing she was on the right path. The weighted vest had become more than just a piece of equipment. It was her tool for transformation, a symbol of her commitment to herself. With every workout, it was helping her become the best version of herself, both inside and out. She found moments of peace and clarity after each session, grateful for the journey she had started. Sarah was ready to embrace the change, to welcome each new challenge with open arms and a determined heart. She was no longer just going through the motions. She was fully present, pushing past fatigue and discovering what she was truly capable of. Every step, every rep was part of a journey to discover her own strength and resilience. And in many ways, she was just getting started. Each day brought new opportunities to grow and improve. The vest had become her partner in fitness, a constant companion on her journey to better health. It pushed her to new heights, challenging her to break through barriers she never thought possible. Sarah was determined to keep going, to keep striving for progress, no matter how small. She was on a journey to discover her strength, and with every day, she was proving to herself just how powerful she could be. By week 5, Sarah hit a plateau. Her progress stalled and frustration set in, but she learned that plateaus are normal. They signal the need for a new challenge. She decided to mix up her routine, adding a small jump to squats or changing push-up positions. She increased the vest weight slightly, the challenge returned, and so did her motivation. She learned that progress isn't a straight line. Sometimes you need to change the path. She was ready to embrace the change. She was no longer going through the motions. She was on a journey to discover her strength. And she was just getting started. The vest was her partner in fitness. It was pushing her to new heights. Inspired by Sarah's story, start smart with a weighted vest. Choose a vest that's 5 to 10% of your body weight. Start light and add weight as you get stronger. Get used to the vest by wearing it around the house. Focus on form over reps in your workouts. Master basic exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups. Pay attention to your form to avoid injury. Be patient and listen to your body. Progress takes time, but it's worth it. Your journey to strength starts with a single step. Embrace the challenge and discover your potential. Safety is key when using a weighted vest. Listen to your body and stop if you feel sharp pain. Warm up and cool down properly to prevent injury. Focus on good form to protect your back and joints. Avoid high-impact movements until you're ready. Don't overdo it. Balance is crucial. Use the vest for a few workouts a week. Keep your fitness journey interesting and sustainable. Sarah's story is a real-life transformation. She's stronger, more confident, and capable. The vest was her catalyst for change. You can make a change too. The weighted vest can unlock your potential. It's a simple, effective way to build strength. Start your journey and celebrate every victory. You're stronger than you think. Let's get stronger together, one rep at a time. Your transformation starts today. Let's go.